Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Joy of Editing with Dave Kelly. On today's episode, we're making a creative vignette, so please stay tuned. Okay, let's get started. So what I want to do here, guys, is I want to add some emphasis to my waterfall. I want to make this waterfall area here, right around here, a little bit lighter, and I want the outer edges of the image to get a little bit darker to draw emphasis into the waterfall, to get my viewer to look mainly at the waterfall and then to look around the image. But I want the emphasis first to be drawn right into the waterfall. The first thing we need to do is get a lasso tool, and we can type L on our keyboard to get the lasso tool, and I think that's the most effective way. Or you can come up to the toolbar over here and click on the lasso tool, whichever is easiest. I like to do the shortcut method by typing L. Then what we want to do, guys, is draw a shape around the waterfall, and I like to draw like an organic shape around it, the area that I want to lighten up to draw emphasis to. The next thing we do is come down to the adjustment layers icon, give that a click, and click on curves. And when you do, it makes a mask here. Now when I take this curve here and pull down on here, because remember, I want to darken the outer portion of this image here. Now watch, when I pull down in this curve here, the opposite happens, right? Look, I've darkened the interior portion. I don't want that. An easy fix, guys, simple. All you need to do is, the shortcut key is Command or Control I, which will invert your layer mask. Simple, right? And then you can adjust the vignette to the amount that you like. And I'm going to say right around here. We can always come back later and readjust this. It's totally non-destructive, and that's what's really cool about it. But you notice I have a problem here, because I have where the lasso tool made the shape around here. You can see a hard edge here. So to get a soft edge, not a problem, guys. Just come up to the Properties panel, click on the mask, and then you can take this feather adjustment here, and you can just pull this to the right and add some feathering to the mask. And you see, and you can just adjust it just to where you like it. And I'm going to say right around, around 130, 125 pixels, somewhere right around in there. Now let's click the eyeball on and off. Okay, and there's cool. Now we can come back to the layer mask by clicking this little icon here. And not the layer mask, I'm sorry, I meant to say the adjustment, the curves adjustment. So we can darken it or lighten it just a taste. And I'm going to say right around there looks pretty good. So let's look at the before and after. Okay, that's the first part. All right, next what we want to do, guys, is brighten up the center of the image right here. Okay, to do that, we're going to duplicate this adjustment layer. Command or Control J to duplicate the layer. Okay, now right now it doubled up my effect, so I'm twice as dark out here now. Okay, so what I need to do, guys, is just invert this layer mask. Command or Control I to invert it. And when we do that, okay, now we've darkened up the center of the waterfall here, but I don't want to do that. I want to lighten it. So all I need to do, guys, is come here and pull up on the curve, and watch, I can just lighten up the center here. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So that has done what I needed it to do. And remember, this is non-destructive. I can come in and make this lighter or darker. I can come back to this adjustment layer here and make the outer portion darker or lighter, depending on what I want. And what I want to do next is put these in a group. So right now, Curves 1 is selected. I'm going to hold the Shift key down and click Curves 1 copy. And then I'm going to use the shortcut Command or Control G to group these. Okay, so now you can see my effect is right here, my vignetting effect. So here's the before and here's the after. And then you can take this opacity slider, right? And you can just pull this the whole way off and just draw as much emphasis as you want to that center. So I'm going to take it up to around maybe around 73%, because we always tend to add a little bit too much effect. So let's look at the before, and there's the after. So now we're drawing emphasis into the waterfall. Well, let's go ahead and name our group here. Let's name it Creative Vignette. And all I did, guys, was double-clicked on the name here, and that lets me rename it, okay? Well, there it is today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, how to make a creative vignette on your images. So, say, like, if you want to spotlight something on your image, you might want to make several of these creative vignettes in an image. You might want to like lighten up another portion of the image or darken a portion of the image. So you can use this technique to do that. Well, I hope you enjoyed this one today, guys. If you like this video, please give it a like and share it with your friends. And also, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so and click that bell notification icon so you can be informed of all the new training videos I'm putting out. Well, thanks again for joining me again today, guys. And if you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below the video. I really appreciate you, and I will see you next time right here on The Joy of Editing with David Kelly. I'll see you later, guys.